To play each other in Miami hard courts. And Zhang says Coco's brother was cheering for her, yelling, "Come on." She said, "Wow." Zhang said, then Coco's brother would look at her and immediately get quiet. And Zhang said, "No, it's okay, no problem."
Yeah, Coco with two younger brothers, both athletes in their own right, so they don't get out here on tour much.
No.
Thirty, 15.
Zhang's still alive here in singles, doubles, and mixed. She said, if I knew I was going to get this far in singles, maybe I would have played all three.
It's a lot to play, sometimes even 2 events, let alone 3. Something's got to give, and you got to think if Zhang somehow wins this match,
something's going to give. We were speaking about that Serena, we were wondering if Serena was getting all those night matches, including one with her sister. Yeah, it's a lot, especially if you're a star. They want to put you, on the big stage.
That was tough for Serena. You think that, of course, she wanted to play with Venus and have that moment, but probably for her singles would have been better not to have had to play that doubles. But it didn't seem like it was about that now.
No. Yes.
Important to start well against Gauf. Gauf, one of the quickest starters out on tour. Plays much more free in the beginning of matches. Important to kind of match her.
Yes.
Zhang, one of the best doubles players in the world. So is Coco. In fact, they played together at a tournament in Stuttgart earlier this year. Got to the final.
Coco early on here making Zhang hit a lot of balls, and that has been what Coco is doing at the beginning of matches. Just making balls, using her foot speed, not going for too much, and seeing what the opponents bring at the beginning of matches.
Yes.
That was Mats Wielander's secret. He said he would come out and start to play a match and just see what the other guy had. Like how much he had to push his game.
Also never know on these big courts, especially this one, biggest court in our sport. How do the opponents respond to playing out here for maybe one of the first times? So that is the
Zhang.
First ground stroke winner of this match. Merrick, can I tell you how many winners were hit last night by Danielle Collins? I think it ended up being like 53 or 54.
Oh, 52.
In 2 sets.
In 2 sets.
2 sets.
That was against, I would say, Cornet. It's pretty good.
Yes.
And fast.
So where are they coming from? Everywhere?
Everywhere. All over her on the baseline, taking swing volleys.
Both quick. That's a terrific shot. What pattern does Gauff want to establish against Zhang?
It's interesting. It was just in the first game, but hitting a lot of balls to the backhand.
Which is Gauff's go-to stroke. I mean, that's her more solid stroke.
Yes.
That's the side, right?
Yeah,
Forehand.
Zhang.
It's a completely different shot that comes off the racket than what comes off the backhand wing. Has to go up and over the net with that grip.
Look at that grip. That is extreme.
That's first serve.
Tom Gullickson, former Davis Cup captain, longtime coach for the USTA, was telling me that even from a junior, she made contact with the same side of the racket.
Wow.
Game, Zhang.
That's a tough hold for Zhang Shuai. Start us off. Hold on, explain that again.
Yeah, so because she holds it so far over,
right,
she makes contact on almost the other side of the racket as the forehand is, and then the same side as the backhand. Jack Sock is that, and so even in the juniors, the USTA, who spent a lot of time with Gauff and helping her in her developmental years, trying to get her to change it, but it's very tough. She doesn't like to kind of come around it all to a more traditional grip. So extreme holding that grip. The challenge is if you get a little nervous, you've got to actually swing faster. That's something that Coco doesn't necessarily do.
Gauff to serve.
Oh, so here they are trying to move around her grip, and
they did years ago.
Right.
And Diego Moyano, I believe, he started working with her in late March. That's been a focus on trying to get the contact point in the correct spot, trying to get the balance right.
I love it, team.
So she's going to stick with this grip. This is the one she's going to land on and stay with.
No, I don't know that. There was maybe some time there during COVID for players to make a lot of big technical adjustments. Very few really took advantage of that, though, Mayor.
You know who did? Cam Norrie.
Yeah, that's a good call.
He is so strong and so confident these days.
Cam Norrie took off and landed in New Zealand right before borders closed.
That's where where he was born. That's
his
where
family
his
was, and he kind of saw what was happening, and New Zealand stopped allowing flights in. He was one of the last people to be able to get in and enter the country, and then stayed there for quite some time, was able to practice. It was open because the borders were closed. Made a lot of great strides.
$30. 15. 30 all.
Coco's dad, Corey.
Yeah.
Here we go, Coco.
Let's see her mom, Candy, today. She was here the other day. Maybe she's sitting elsewhere. Who started working with Coco right after the Miami Open. Both of them reside in Delray Beach, so it made a lot of geographical sense. But Diego Moyano's worked a lot of years with a lot of different players, spent a lot of years with the USTA, spent the last couple of years traveling with Kevin Anderson.
Advantage, Zhang.
Don't want to drop serve. They've made that very clear.
Maybe 13 minutes. We haven't finished 2 games yet.
Yes. Advantage, Zhang.
You got it. You got it.
Game Zhang.
There is the break.
Right back, Coco, right back.
Zhang leads 2 games to love. First set.
Interesting listening to Coco the other day after she defeated Madison Keys, saying she was very stressed, she had overslept, she wasn't talking much, and really gave a lot of credit to her team for giving her a little bit of space, letting her kind of figure things out. But looks a little tense out here early on.
Shuai doesn't. There was a time when this woman didn't win a Grand Slam match in 14 tries. This year, she's gotten to at least a 3rd round, and she's made the 2nd week in all 4 majors. She's 33. she says of her,
Love
she's
hitting.
very self-deprecating. She says, when I started on the tour, no one was badder than me.
Batter.
Batter. I love that.
I just want to make sure that's what you said, not better.
No, batter. She said she's like a veteran in the locker room now.
15-30.
Some players, the young players, are getting despondent. She tells them, look at me. You're young, keep trying.
That's the kind of tennis that can light these fans up. There's so many components that make Coco so good, but the foot speed, definitely one of them. Being able to just cover the court in a few perfect strides.
Kind of Venus-like.
(30-14). Zhang
2-1 opening set.
leads 2 games to 1. First set.
On serve.
Love 15. Love 30.
Gauf and Jessica Pegula, another American who's having a terrific tournament. They were one of the big seeds here in the doubles, and they lost early. Pegula, though, is still in the singles, and she's in the top 10 in singles and doubles.
That's a big
Gauf's
upset
first ace.
the other night when Gauf and Pegula lost to Saville and Fernandez. Caroline Garcia still involved in both the singles and doubles. Who else am I missing there? Obviously this lady, Zhang. That's it.
Gauf in trouble on serve again.
15-14.
This could be the third break in a row.
There wasn't a lot that Gauf could do with this return. Pulled way outside the court in the alley. That was about perfect.
Yes.
Right here, Coco.
That was Coco's agent yelling. It gets loud.
mentioned, Lindsay, that Coco Gauff normally comes out with her hair on fire in the first set. Zhang has done that.
Foul.
Zhang has played in big stadia before. With Sam Stosur, she won 2 Grand Slam.
2 games all, first set.
And that's got to help, right?
Now, experience on the big court, but also experience in such big matches.
Exactly.
Break points, match points to win majors.
Kyrgios and Kokonakis. They won the Australian Open doubles. And that meant the world to Nick. Seems like he's taken himself seriously this year, more so than in years past. He's in the top 25 in singles and doubles. Nick Kyrgios.
How does he do tonight, Mayor?
I don't know. I know. He plays Medvedev.
30 left.
He's beaten him before. He beat him in Montreal just a couple of weeks ago. Before the draw? Or before,
yeah, no, after the draw.
Oh, really? Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, of course you have to keep it.
Okay.
Would you change it?
I don't know.
Yeah.
14-15.
Andre Medvedev is the defending champion, and we've seen him work up a crowd. Did that a couple of years ago and got all the way to the final here.
Mary, you're dating us there. You said Andre Medvedev.
Oh,
yeah.
That's normally what I do.
What a mistake. Daniil Medvedev.
3 games
It's
to
probably
2,
not the first
set.
time I've done that. Anyway, we'll come back with that conversation in a moment.
Love it.
Gauf's first double fault. She's had an ace as well. We've been talking about Daniil Medvedev. Got it right that time. He said about Serena's presence here, it's completely her tournament, in my opinion. He's the #1 player in the world. Medvedev has had to play 2 night matches in week 1 after Serena.
I love 30.
That was no easy task this first week. Especially after that over 3-hour match, the final match. Second ace for Gauf. She's taken a little bit off her first serve throughout this US Open and tried to get a higher percentage of first serves in. She was clocked on the radar gun at 128 at one point, but overall, she's going more for consistency here this year so far.
30 all.
Gauff's new team, part of her team, Diego Moyana, came in this spring. He's been around the block a few times. He knows what's up.
Games all. First set.
By the way, Linz, I have a theory.
I love these.
I know, they're always so
I love these.
This is a half-baked theory, yes. But you know how everybody, I mean, there have been so many fines this year, so many players barking at their box, so many of the barked to firing back, rackets flung. I mean, it's been so dramatic. Here's my theory. I think a lot of these players are playing to the Netflix people.
Lovely team.
There's this year-long, I mean, the Netflix, they've been everywhere. They got, you know, 47 different cameras, huge teams. They're following specific people. And I'm telling you, the people they've been following all year.
Legend.
I will say,
Yes.
not Ayla Tomljanovic, because they've been following her, and she was as buttoned up and as
really
focused
was.
as any player I've ever seen in the history of this sport.
See, there you go.
So I'll argue with you just that one.
That I give that one to you.
I'm not sure I know who else they're following besides Kyrgios.
Yeah, oh.
Fritz.
I guess Stefano Tsitsipas assumed earlier in the year that they were following him, and I think he wanted very much to be followed. So they're probably, I mean, look, they're following what's happening, obviously.
30-15.
Nice. Four of Gauff's 9 winners have come off that side.
Love to see a match played with team players that are so competent and so confident when they move forward. Obviously, a lot of that is due to all the time on the doubles court, but these two, they don't start backpedaling on any short balls. They trust their game, they trust their net skills. Zhang has got to be careful with too many shots going to that wing of Gauf. She is crushing her backhand today, hitting off her front foot, really going after that side.
Gauf.
Gauf 1 for 3 on break points.
Please. Balls, please. Love it.
Double fault for Coco Gauff. Do you feel as though, Lindsay, she has solved her serving issues?
I think they've gotten a little bit more steady. You think if a player has some insecurity on their serve, that it's going to come out. It's tough to get rid of that altogether. That's why this last point, above 15, what'd she do? Got a 93-mile-an-hour first serve in. Trying to give herself more just security, having to hit second serves less. She doesn't want to have to go hit too many of those. Toss goes way to the right, starts sliding around them. That's when you know she's getting a little bit tight.
She bent that one in too.
15-13.
She's serving at 73%. And another theory of mine. She's quick enough that if a return is big, she can track it down.
That's
right?
just it. Most players don't have every box ticked, right?
Yeah.
Big first serve, yes, I have that. Great foot speed, yes, I have that. Good defensive skills, yes, I have. I mean, it's remarkable. Very similar to Venus Williams when she first came on tour. Venus got her weaknesses a lot better as the years went on, but in the beginning, second serve could get a little vulnerable. The forehand was more of a weakness than the backhand.
I used to call those Venus Williams matches where her first serve would be 125 miles an hour and her second serve would be 70.
Going to the forehand.
Yeah.
Always kind of coming around the outside of it.
She was moving and she struck that smash. Kept her balance.
4 games all, first set.
Ripping balls from the back of the court so fast they can get to anything. So talented and such soft hands, they can move forward and put volleys away.
Let's first serve. Please.
Some chucklehead in the stands.
Ladies and gentlemen, as a courtesy to both athletes, please do not create any distraction before the service motion. Thank you.
I've actually enjoyed some of the
15.
chair umpire conversations with fans this week. Hey, you with in the blue, find any seat. You with the honeydews.
Ladies behind the court, please sit.
The U.S. Open in New York. You don't get that at Wimbledon. Zhang is so forward thinking.
15.
Go, here we go.
She gets on top of this ball so early and fouls it in.
Zhang.
She's playing great.
Zhang leads
5-4.
5 games
First
to
set.
4. First set.
A couple of breaks each have taken us there. And she's been broken twice.
I love it.
Again, was taking a little bit off that first serve.
You got
Making sure she got it in, 93 miles an hour.
there you go.
15 all.
Got this, Coco.
Zhang played so well in the first set, had some set points, wasn't able to win it. Coco here fighting hard to stay in here. Accelerate on that one at all.
A
little gas on that one. Get surprised, Zhang.
Let's first serve.
Another good serve. My ball.
5 games all. First set.
How do you rate Coco Gauff's return game these days? How's she getting along without the teenager?
It's just such a difference between the forehand and backhand. Backhand, she'll step forward. Forehand, she steps away from it.
Oh!
Love 15.
Job by Zhang there for making sure she got it to that Gauf forehand. It is much easier for Coco to finish points off with the backhand. Doesn't mean she can't do it on the forehand, just not as comfortable doing that. And at this stage of a match, you've got to force your opponent to beat you with their least favorite shot.
Oh!
15, 13.
Second double fault for Zhang.
Go, go, go.
In this opening set.
Gauf leads 6 games to 5.
Coco will come back and serve for the opening set.
Thank you. The players are ready. Love. Fifteen all.
Here we go, Coco.
30-15.
Hard to change the wiring, Mara, on big points. You kind of fall back to what you're comfortable with. This is a great sign for Gauff in the future. Moving forward at an angle, getting the body weight going forward on the forehand.
Set points for Coco Gauff.
(40-30).
Ball.
Finish off that set for Coco Gauff. 7-5.
Thank you, ladies and gentlemen. Please take your seats. Thank you. Love, 15.
This roof is going to be closed, it sounds like, for the next couple of days. Rain expected.
And they're starting to close it right now, Mara. It is moving up there.
15 all.
Well, rain has been in the forecast for the next several days, and in fact, the roof is being closed even as play goes on. This is what this roof is so high. I mean, normally all play stops when the roofs come on at Wimbledon in Melbourne, but here this roof is so high, the players are playing right through it.
Most times players will be informed, okay, we're going to close the roof.
Exactly.
Playing conditions are going to change. Nope. No. You guys keep going. The sides also came down on the stadium.
Yeah, that's right.
Up high.
Zhang. First game, second set.
This is tricky because when Ash Stadium first came around, there was no roof on it. They had to retro fit this roof, and it took a lot of figuring. There's a roof on the other big stadium here, Louis Armstrong, but they designed it to have a roof.
Well, now the players can tell that the roof is closing because the lights have come on. It's gotten a lot darker.
Yeah. And the sound will be different in here.
Yeah. I'm actually really surprised that that wasn't like a 5-minute break to tell the players after the first set.
Yeah. I'll bet there are some players that would have demanded they would have sat down.
This goes advantage Gauf also. Like the more perfect the playing conditions, I think she'll start to add a few miles per hour with her serve. Start to be able to go after shots even more.
We're indoors. Coco needs something.
Flash, do you mind telling who's over the
Some people taking flashes now that it's darker.
Ladies and gentlemen, as a reminder, please do not use flash photography to distract the players. Thank you very much for your cooperation.
Especially now indoors.
Yeah. Another double. It's her foot.
30-40.
She sure does like that backhand. She trusts it so much. Time and again into the lines of this court.
She was going to get up to this drop shot. That was no question.
Gauf.
That's the kind of stuff you can't teach. once you get there, to be able to switch the grip, you could see she had to switch it over and still then gently feather that one cross.
Thank you. Thank you. Use. Advantage. Gauf.
Zhang showing Coco, she's got wheels too.
Use.
This one popped up, really gave Zhang time.
Yeah.
She
Way
had
too high.
options.
She made contact almost a foot above the height of the net.
Advantage. Gauf. Game all. Second set.
Hang on it, Coco. You got this.
Yes.
And she's been so good when she's come to net too, Zhang.
Love it, team.
11 of 15 now. I swear you're Gauf, you know, you can really try and put the match away here. The way Zhang has maintained her composure here in this second set. Very good competitor anyway, but not easy. She had her chances in that first set.
I also like the pace of play.
Yeah, there's no messing around.
6 seconds between the last point and this one.
She's getting on that backhand. A hard inside-out angle from the center of the court is
30.
not an easy shot. And there's been a number of times this match, Gauff has pulled this shot off.
Yes. Advantage, Zhang. Let's it. For serve.
Maybe you can hear the rain. It's coming down so hard. Hear it off the roof.
Again, Zhang. Zhang leads 2 games to 1. Second set. First set Gauf.
Zhang Shuai. It's pouring outside.
Left. Please.
Winners. Not up to Danielle Collins' numbers yet, but that's the 23rd winner for Gauf. To just 14 errors.
10 forehand winners, 8 backhand winners. 3 aces.
Throw in a volley or two. I'll get us to 23.
Exactly.
14 left.
Yep.
Yeah.
3-1.
New balls, please. 2 games all, second set.
Remember, go to Facebook, Twitter, all kinds of social media to keep up with the 2022 US Open.
30.
Zhang just continues. Oh, look at that, merits a rainbow.
It's kind of nice.
Was that a double rainbow?
Looked like it. Lots of pride in New York.
40 love.
Zhang just keeps on competing out here. There's only been one break point this set. Zhang had one chance. Or 5 in the first set, so you have to think it's coming for one of these players.
Yes.
Got jinxed her, Mare.
So.
Great pattern for Zhang to continue to use that wide serve. Opens up the court, you get a return that normally goes up high over the net, bounces up, and allows her to attack into the open court.
Yes. Advantage. Gauf.
One of the mirrors she got, she just kind of looked to make that return, Gauf.
Yes.
Break point, want to go after it just a little bit, maybe pull the target in more to the middle.
Advantage. Gauf.
Oh, second chance, they're gone.
Yes.
Imagine Zhang would lean on Gauff's forehand in these tight moments. It worked right there. Zhang stayed steady.
Zero panic there from Zhang, even when Coco made her play an extra couple of volleys there. I mean, not many players, Mara, could cover this much court.
Yeah, again, she reminds me of Venus Williams. Venus coming in, she looked just like this. Big strides, such quick movement.
Big hold there.
Zhang leads 3 games to 2.
Coco continues to serve with a very high percentage, 75%. Your aim is good and you're hitting your spots when you're serving like that, you're going to win most of your matches. She was supposed to be in a defensive place here, Gauff. Watch what she does instead.
Those little steps to get to that backhand. Actually made contact. Pretty good balance. It was after. When they're able to play at this level, come up with shots that you do not think are possible athletically.
I mean, isn't Zhang thinking these last couple of rallies, okay, I've got her where I want her?
At least get a defensive shot back.
Right.
$30, 15. $40-30.
Last game it was Zhang up 40 love, got back to deuce. This one 40-15, and now Gauff with an easy quick forehand there than the double fault.
Advantage, Gauf.
Packed house watching the youngest player left in the tournament going up against the oldest.
Three against all. Second set.
So, Lindsay, you feel that Coco Gauff has a chance to win this entire tournament? Who else is on your list?
Well, Swiatek for sure.
Okay.
I still don't even think Iga's played her best tennis, and she's through here to the 4th round without dropping a set. Next takes on Jules Niemeyer. I like her in that top half. I wouldn't sleep on Danielle Collins. It would be tough for her to play her style against Sabalenka. But Sabalenka has been very up and down. Hard to rely on her either. On this bottom portion of the draw, tough to look past Garcia, though. Gauff wins this.
30 left.
You, who's your favorite?
I guess I gotta go Iga.
40 left.
But I'm surprised at some of these people who are still in here.
What does Tomljanovic have left for today?
That was my big question. She's the one who took out Serena.
Zhang.
How about that? At love. Zhang just stays right in there.
4 games to 3. Second set, first set.
Much between these two.
Love it.
Fault number 6 into the net. Holes in this section of the draw as well. On the bottom half, Coco Gauff was expected to play Simona Halep. Simona Halep lost in the first round. Maria Sakkari, the 3rd seed, she's out.
Lightning there from Gauf, swinging through on those forehands.
13-14.
Zhang now 2 of 8 on break points. There is the break. 5-3 for Zhang.
Zhang leads 5 games to 3. Second set.
Away from the set.
15.
It was back in that 5th game where Gauf had her opportunities to try and get up a set and a break. Wasn't able to break serve, and Zhang has really loosened up since that game. Almost matching Gauf for the total number of winners in this set.
15-all.
Beautiful drive.
And there, that's that forehand return. Because of her grip and where she makes contact, she cannot get it early over to the forehand of Zhang. She hits it late, it goes over to her backhand. Right now it's going short. Zhang can just step in on that ad side. That was a better forehand there. The due side, she has that target to go middle or cross.
13-14. Yes. Advantage, Gauf. Yes.
set point.
Zhang. Thank you. Thank you. Please. Yes. Gauf. Zhang leads 5 games to 4, second set. First set, Gauf.
Back on serve in the second. Gauf already up one. Gauf serving to stay in this set.
Thank you. The players are ready. Left.
Here we go, next ball.
15-all.
Seventh double fault.
15-13.
Fifth one in this set. That's a nicely played serve. At 105.
And that's the ability Gauf has, is the option to reach back and really go for it. Hasn't pulled it out too often today, really choosing to just get a high percentage in. Gotta keep using that serve now. Big weapon of Gauf. No, she doesn't want to hit a lot of second serves, but you have to have that offensive mentality to win this major.
That's to secure the game. It's 5. She's got a very stern look out.
5 games
There,
old,
doesn't she?
second set.
I like how she saved that game, how she held serve. Went up to that line and went after it.
Thank
the
you.
furrowed brow. It's 5-all.
Could you please take your seats, guys? Or stay where you are.
That's a
Just
tough
wait.
time to leave there. Jeez.
Yeah.
Oh, kids, they probably want to start heading to maybe get an autograph.
You know your kids.
Love the team. Love hitting. Love 14.
Get the crowd like this.
It'll be
Please.
interesting to see if Kyrgios can get Ash that loud tonight. He plays Medvedev.
Please. Second set, and by 1 set to love.
6-5.
Thank you, ladies and gentlemen. Ready for play.
Serving for it. Winner of this match gets Caroline Garcia, the French woman, seeded 17 here, who is playing such good tennis, and she knows how to work up the crowd as well. Among others, she beat Bianca Andreescu last week. Andreescu, of course, a former champion.
I gotta think that would be Tuesday nightmare if we're looking ahead.
That feels like Tuesday night.
Yeah.
Good luck trying to draw that out. That's 24,000 fans.
And with the roof closed, Mayor, it's even louder in here. Coco Gauff was talking earlier this week about using her athleticism as a weapon.
Not just defensively.
Look what she's doing out here.
Thank you. Fifteen, 13.
Petioli.
From the quarterfinal.
14-13.
First time into the quarterfinal here at the US Open. Marin, and again with Serena out, all eyes will be on this young lady to see if she can make one of those fairy tale runs here